Hello and good time zones, people. Hope you are doing well. There is no panicking occurring. None whatsoever. Fear not, things are perfectly fine. Oh, we were muted or unmuted? Oh, fun. No, we are not. That is why we are not doing Pokemon. We do not want to risk losing any Mons. We need every fucking advantage we can get. But hope you're all having a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, or night, whatever time zone it is for you. I hope it is wonderful nonetheless. Oh, that was you. I thought string chord actually finally worked for you. And there we are here. Or I wonder, because you seem to be a bit in a weirder spot. Or just on, I'm just going to do a quick little check. Um, oh, right, because this isn't the Soul Link overlay, so you don't get head pats in this world. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, your positioning seems slightly different from how we normally have it. Let's actually shrink it down a little bit. Move you down a little bit. There we go. There we go. That's probably fine. Who knows? Anyway, this is a Voidtrain. I'm going to start playing now. Because you need to get through like tutorial-y stuff to open up a world. Mm-hmm. And like we've technically played this before, but that was what, in like February?
Sometimes the spirit of adventure beckons so much it's pointless to resist it. Some people find enough courage to get on a train and head off into outer space.
Why is the character voice so quiet in this, but the music was so fucking loud earlier?
Oh no? Wrong again. These are all wrong stories. Ah, there it is, the forest. This train was passing through impenetrable, dense forests. However, that was not a nameless journey, but a long way up here, right into the heart of the endless snowy
Okay,
nowhere.
so this
The
narrator
perfect place for
doesn't
peace,
know where trains
quiet,
fucking go.
silence, and minus 45 degrees outside the window. Brr. Meet the man who made off into this palace of silence, the engineer. He'll do the work
Engineer.
patiently for many long and cold months, until the next lucky guy strides in to replace him. If one comes through at all, of course. But there's no need to feel sorry for him.
Mm-hmm.
Although the terrain is wild, there's plenty to see and do
Yeah.
around here, especially if you're curious enough. Fortunately for my story, engineers are almost always inquisitive and attentive. These
Ooh,
people
dancy,
must
dancy,
really
dancy.
elude the average person.
Enough mouse button. Look more closely. Look closely. Look
Everything would have
closely.
been fine in this adventure if the blizzard had not started at the wrong time. The chilly wind blew the engineer off the trail, which he had
Oh
only caught a
no.
sight of. His fingers instantly turned into ice like everything else around him. The last hope of salvation, a map of the terrain, treacherously slipped
Oh
from his
no,
hand.
not the map. What am I gonna do?
Luckily, the video's timing didn't allow the engineer to suffer for long. All of a sudden, in the middle of snowy nowhere,
Mm-hmm.
it appeared. A door to... Where to, by the way? The building didn't seem to be on the engineer's maps.
We knock on the door.
Anybody home? This is how it all usually starts.
Ooh. No people, no warmth, only darkness.
Only darkness.
Only the darkness. And a hook. And presumably this is where I finally get control over shit. There we go. Which means I can... We go back into audio. Character voice, I think it would be the one that is doing the narrator voice. So we'll crank that up to like 85, 86. Turn on the light. I can warm things up. That is not the light. Where is the actual light? We open up the electrical panel.
If I were you, I'd look for a key. Or something that looks like a key. Maybe just something heavy.
Ooh, I like something heavy. That is... What is in this box?
Well, I don't think that's going to help.
No. Let's also quickly bring back OBS just a little bit just to make sure that game audio is still good.
A heavy blunt object. Gotta grab it.
Okay, I have a hammer now.
I'm afraid there's nothing left to fix with a hammer. Any other ideas?
More boxes? Or do we... Fuses of some kind. Oh. Luckily we have handy dandy spares. Or no, we just put tape on it.
Oh, and so my glorious hero.
Also definitely going to... If we bring volume down, we bring sound effects down, we crank character voice up, crank volume up a little bit more.
Having passed all the hardships of his watch, finally obtains a light in order to... To notice something strange on the table?
Clearly there's a train of some kind. It's not a normal looking train. This is also my first time actually doing the fucking tutorial thing, because when we played it long time ago, you were the one who had hosted the world. Well, this is incredibly magical. Surely, nothing could go wrong. Oh, we're floating, never mind. I mean, you technically are by, like, the technical definition. Yes, but you are girl and you are magical.
Hey, you all right?
Oh my goodness, it's a magical girl transformation, but they, like, actually have to, like, put on the fucking outfit like a normal-ass fucking person. Oh my god, this world looks wild. Look at the floating thingy-madoopers. It's all crazy.
Well, this might come in handy.
Okay, now we can go session. Now how? Yeah. In theory, it's ready. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Oh, you have it through Epic? Hmm. Ah. Oh, I set it to friends only because I thought it was through Steam. I can, session, open. Or, yeah. There we go. Hello! Also, remember to switch to the scene on your stream. There we are. Hello! Okay, so I had gotten a diary. Do we want to just collect as much shit as we can before we start moving?
Of course. Such an inventive mind wouldn't have any trouble figuring out the mechanism of a simple trolley.
Yeah, no, exactly. I don't know. All the notes are in weird cryptic languages. Tutorial, the diary stores active quests as well as information. Fresh journal. Mm-hmm. What is the button to construct things again? Or do we need to actually start moving things first? Yeah, okay. I'll undo the brake, and then I'll immediately turn it back on.
Well, pretty much. Try pulling the other lever. All right now. Just slowly.
There we go. I moved us a little bit. We made progress. Oh. Oh, and there's a wild Entei that was in chat, huh? Interesting. It's gone now. Don't worry about it. I missed it as well. Oh, there is some stuff back there. No, but we are going to be loot goblin, loot whores, as one might call it. Okay, let's accelerate the trolley.
That's a useful book you've picked up. Is the author some kind of scientist or inventor? I hope he's not too upset that we stole his train. That was awkward.
New quest, improvisation. Build a research table. How do I do that? Yeah, I did. Because no, because I don't want to move the train when we could be gathering literally everything, right? Not enough resources. I need more wood. Okay. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I wanted to, okay, I have enough wood. Hello there, friendly fellow. Insufficient research points. Add points. Um, have things changed significantly since we've played? Okay, we can't afford chests right now. What? Huh. Hmm. Or if I have this or and we make sure that is okay. In theory, you should be allowed to do stuff now. Hooray! We did it. I needed to allow you to do stuff, and so yeah, now we need stuff to. This is. How do we slow things down? Oh. Oh, we need more research points, and I mean, I guess that means we just chuck shit in. Oh, leather gives 2 points. Let's move forward a little bit more. I do also have unlocked the smelter at some point. Huh. Oh, you click on them to, and then yeah, if you have them, then you add points. Huh. Then back out a bit and let me do it then, I guess. Yeah. Like, I literally said everything is allowed. Why is... Hmm. Huh. Okay, so we need more scrap and stuff. We have a chest down now. Mm-hmm. Oh. Doop 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 doo 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 doo. Oh, there's lots of... Right, I forgot that we can... Wow. I had picked it up. I think I'd put it in the other chat. I think we're missing a lot of stuff right now, and we kind of need all the resources we can fucking get. Yeah, probably. No, I wanted that fucking... No. Okay. Um... Oh, it's too far away. Doop, 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 doop. Is it still not letting you do research shit? Hmm. Hmm. You know, this feels very different than when we last played. Just 2 more research points. There we go. 10. There we go. Oh, and thank you so much for the raid. Mm-hmm. No, my chemical. Sometimes you just gotta take a nap. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or that is 8. Of course you do. 11. No, it's. Oh, yeah, I remember you mentioning 7. Huh. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Most one in action. Um. And we can, oh, seems like you could use some. How much do those add? Okay. We just chuck everything in there. Recommend 9. New quest storage. Build a water condenser. That is going to be very good. We need copper junk. How do we make copper junk? Oh, wait, oh. Oh, wait, no, okay. You can just make it from bars. Doop doop, which means we're gonna need some copper. Which I just sold for all our stuff. Mm-hmm. Well, we're shooting off.
Of course, I didn't expect to be greeted with balloons and fanfare, but where is everybody?
Yep, this is. We need to quote unquote sneak in. No, we've done this part. This is where we get a gun. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, the steam hurt.
Well, the goddesses of time and fate can't weave a long life path for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least he won't be needing a revolver anymore.
Hmm. Now we.
Who do you think this skeleton was? So many diagrams on the table. Probably some kind of designer. Well, used to be.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. A blue symbol. Oh, I think we were... Oh, we needed the blueprints in here.
He left the combination of the safe right out in the open. That was a great idea. But don't ever do the same thing, okay? I got an idea. We're gonna need those parts soon.
I wonder where Null went. Oh no. Where did she go? I don't see her anywhere. I feel like she must be nearby, but I don't know. I don't hear anything, not even like gunshots or anything. Is someone there? Null? Null, where are you? Where are you? I don't see you.
Now about my brilliant idea and the details. The console on the platform looks suspiciously similar to the device in the blueprints. It was mentioned there in the train upgrade paragraph.
Don't consume fluid, it's good for you.
I'd tell you what to do about it, but I have no idea.
You okay? Hmm.
An engineer. Truly an engineer.
I'd kiss the homies. So we're going to want doop doop doop. What if instead of having a room we just kiss the homies in public? Yeah. We need a bolt and a copper pipe. Yeah. No, there's another recipe that's just one ingot. Oh, we do also just have copper junk. Nice. Oh, you need 3 copper junk? Fuck off. Sure. What did you almost forget, Axel? Mm-hmm. I also jumped off as well. Okay, I do space facts. I can't necessarily help you with, fucking Homestuck.
The leech is not clever or intelligent. You can hardly call it dangerous either.
You're my cringy little baka. I'm a monster sometimes. What combination of factors in plant's atmosphere would lead to the evolution of tall bipeds whose blood evaporates upon exposure to the air? If your blood evaporates in the air, you have a fucking problem. I don't know. I'm actually going to put the brake on just so that we can recalibrate what the fuck we're doing. You are awesome. There is a... What cover shit do we need from that? Pipe. Oh, I would... Well, pick up the gears then, I guess. What do you mean no space for the finished product? Oh. Because you left the bolts on the table. Kinda like Raph, kinda. Yeah, no, Axo, do you mean evaporates in our atmosphere or their atmosphere? Either way, because if it's their atmosphere, then that is just very silly. If it's our atmosphere, that paints a very dangerous picture for them. He wants us to research and build the container rack. Their atmosphere not entirely evaporates, but like it would turn into a gas and then rapidly turn into scar tissue around the wound. Yeah, no, that is just stupid. Like, legitimately. Like, oh, the entire purpose of, like, coagulating a wound is to prevent blood loss. Because making blood is difficult, and keeping blood inside you is rather important for being alive for most things. And so having blood intentionally evaporate, is not only a bad sign, because that means you need to constantly be replenishing the carrier fluid of your blood, because realistically it wouldn't be the cells themselves, it'd be, like, blood is mostly water. And, at least for humans. And so presumably whatever carrier fluid they are using for their blood would be what is actually evaporating. However, that carrier fluid will almost certainly be at least partially related to, the fluid inside their cells and stuff. And so having that evaporate as well is how you get very bad problems. Well, no, it's more like I can die on command. No, it wouldn't be boiling hot evaporation. It'd be evaporating the same way like dry ice would evaporate if left out. Because dry ice is colder. I mean, I suppose there isn't really a commonly known thing that evaporates at room temperature for humans to use as a point of reference. But it wouldn't be any absurd different temperature. Huh. Oh, right, because Discord gets super... It's literally from there. Why is it... Okay, try talking now.
Yeah. Ba, 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 ba.
It was literally set to that audio source. Why wasn't it picking it up?
I don't know. Am I audible now?
Yeah.
So let me say it for Axo again. Axo, make it a self-defense mechanism. Make them like from the wound, throw their blood out, and whether it's done through like an actual boiling kind of thing to get it out, what's coming out is still gonna hurt. It's still gonna hurt.
Not really, because the fact that it's their blood means that it is probably going to be everything else's blood as well. Which means it's going to be the same for everything, which means it would just be the same as me bleeding on you. Which, like,
Not
unsanitary, but, like...
Not true, actually.
I mean, not technically...
Then yeah, it's completely possible for them to use it as a self-defense mechanism.
Can you
Because
see it too? Or am I
different blood-
hallucinating already?
There are different types of blood that have evolved.
Yes, but that would require like, your sapient race or whatever to have
Can they see
a separate ray, or an entirely separate lineage of blood that is entirely separate from even their closest relatives. Because presumably there are going to be similar things to this organism around, right?
Well,
Right.
whatever.
And if it is, from,
I mean,
if it doesn't...
Axo did say that it is just them. So
Still, if it's high temperature, you would have a dedicated fluid for that. Because you aren't just going to have your blood at super high temperatures. That's just not very efficient for heating or self-defense. You're going to have a small quantity of liquid set aside that will rapidly evaporate and heat up well, rather than trying to instantly boil a point on your body. And if it's not boiling and evaporation, which would make it easier to disperse, then it's not going to be... The only thing you can really hope to is that it gets in their eyes. And it won't be really that much of an irritant in any way.
yes, but it would be cool.
Like, you are better off having it be a projectile. Like the blood-spitting, like, the lizard that spits blood out of its eyes. It rapidly calcifies or otherwise turns to stone.
That would also be cool. That would also be very, very cool.
That has other potential, because you want to know another place where blood interacts with the air? Your lungs.
That just gets cooler. They can breathe through stone?
No, it means their lungs will turn to stone and then they'll suffocate.
Maybe they just don't need to breathe.
Then why do they have blood? Because the whole purpose of blood is to transport... I mean, it does transport other nutrients around as well, but it's primarily to transport oxygen.
Coolant. I have answers.
But if it's a coolant, then why does it need to calcify?
Protect from wounds. Yeah, maybe they'll just pass enormous kidney stones through their throat. Maybe that's how they breathe. Safety. Ah.
Sorry, I just have pet like. I know this is all in good fun, but like, a very common thing I fucking see is people trying to world build silly things with silly creatures based on, oh, this is one thing I learned in science one day. I want to make an organism around it. And just like, yeah, it's a cool idea. It doesn't work that way. It won't work in an organism. And just like, well, this one organism in a completely different environment of a completely different scale does something broadly analogous to it. And it's just like, that doesn't mean it's going to work in the situation you described. Or come with its own host of issues that are going to make the idea completely infeasible. And just, but it's cool. And it's just like, then why are you, if you're just doing it for cool factor, why are you asking a science person? If you want to go fantasy, fucking go for it. Like,
Okay.
you can have like a fucking fantasy troll where their blood turns to gold webbing and shit. That's magic and shit's cupcakes. And like I would have zero issue with that.
I will do that, Safety.
Mm-hmm.
I will do that.
But if you want scientific recommendations and then immediately cast out any problems that you run into because they don't fit with what you want to do, like, sorry, I'm getting perturbed.
Okay, so the bottom bars are health bar. I'm just bullying you.
I know.
I think Axo is too.
I know.
I bully literally everybody.
I know, and I said, like, I know it's in good fun, but it's like, it irks me the wrong way.
Understandable.
It's like, hey, could I get your advice on this thing? And then you give them their advice, and it's just like, thank you, I'm going to completely ignore it and use it to further my idea in the exact opposite direction than the advice you gave me.
I think Axel, for the most part, was looking for stuff scientifically that could be done, it sounds like. And then when it was like, okay, so that's not going to work, he was pitching, like, another idea.
Yeah.
It was me that was like, no, fuck it. We ball. We do it.
Yeah, you were bullying me. You were mean.
I'm mean to everybody but Sophie.
No, you've been mean to Sophie.
Okay, then Clover. I'm not mean to Clover.
I think you've been mean to Clover as well.
I don't bully one of them.
Yeah, having a fluid that could evaporate is a feasible idea. Having it be their blood is the difficult part. And as for like calcification, I mean, the biggest problem you'd run into for Earth-like organisms is that calcium is kind of an important thing to hold on to.
I've got it.
Which is kind of why bones are a thing in the first place, because I mean, at least we think that one of the main reasons why bones started out is just because
I have an actual pitch.
Because we needed a way to store calcium. But what was your pitch, Noel?
So I thought about it, and I thought about it for like 5 seconds.
Okay.
So I have to note that, and I'm not the science one between the two of us. I'm the paleontologist. So what you could do is because of the way that blood was formed, it's based off of different elements, technically metals more specifically, but it is stuff bonding to specific elements. There's copper blood, which I believe is green.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are multiple different types of blood that have evolved
Mm-hmm.
on Earth. It's really interesting. Uh, so maybe technically, and like I'm emphasizing, take this with a heavy pinch of salt. Helium.
Okay, so
Helium is a gas at very low temperature.
So yeah, that's the issue. Is like, in theory, you could potentially get weird ass helium stuff, but that would be extremely alien and far beyond my purview. Because at that point, you're the only thing that would really be a liquid in that situation would be helium, and you'd probably be looking at like weird Bose-Einstein condensate patterns, and it'd be less organic life and more ripples in weird, cold, ultra low temperature quantum
So
shenanigans.
no, there are. I think there's technically two ways that you could make helium a liquid. Um, the thing is I think technically the easier way to make it work would have to be the amount of pressure that their veins could put on their blood.
The problem there is then you start to run into um, helium is very hard to keep in a thing. Also, it's just not super common in general. You'd be better off with hydrogen, which poses its own issues.
No, it does. That's part of the reason I went with helium. Is it would have to be on an area where helium is abundant, which is probably somewhere in the universe. Like,
Oh, don't get me started on gas bag organisms. Because they're incredibly cool. I wish they would work. I wish they would fucking work. However, so like in theory, if you start with a floating like gas bag organism, yeah, no, things would work nice and dandy. The problem is, how do you get to that state from an initial state? And just like, okay, if the thing is not light enough to float in air, just becoming puffier and slightly lighter is going to pose very little benefit whatsoever, if not an extreme detriment, which makes making that jump very difficult. The reason why we can get like a common counterexample I see is, well, like, organisms evolved to float on water, and it's just like, yes, that's because organisms are already basically the same density as water. And so the difference required is fairly minimal, and you either have a extremely small amount of like an air, which is readily available and common to source, even in an ocean, because dissolved gases are a thing, or you just have a bit more of slightly lighter than air materials, like fat. But the difference between like water and air is so fucking insane that it's just significantly less feasible.
so if I may pitch the second idea that I had about, well, not even so much the second idea. Nope, it wasn't actually anything even remotely important. Now that I'm fully thinking about it, my brain got caught up just in thinking about all of like the Earth's natural history that I know, and it was fucked. It was fucked for a minute.
I see.
Like the fact that technically humans, us as humans, we're made up of like 8% virus fossil.
I'm not going to add all our fucking wood there. We only add that much.
We are more Neanderthal than we are. We're more virus than we are Neanderthal.
Mm-hmm.
And that is always super fucking cool to me. I have an iron bar. Fuck off. Did you take my iron bar?
Maybe?
I'm trying to
No.
finish this container rack. I'll go explore.
You know, I have no iron on me.
Or the fact that so this is another really fun one. People talk about carabolization.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it actual, I don't remember what the actual term is.
Carcinization.
Carcinization, where a bunch of different species go, hey, what if I was a crab? I want to be a plague, TBH. Technically we're made up of a couple different plagues. Trees do it. Trees have also gone through that several fucking times. Most of the trees that we have around today are not actually related.
Well, I mean,
They're
that's
different
more just
plants.
us not knowing how to define a tree.
No, it's like the shit like the branches, the bushes, like all of that.
Mm-hmm.
That is just something that several plant species have independently gone, hey,
Mm-hmm.
what if I do that?
Yeah.
It's like how the horseshoe crab, I don't remember which species it independently evolved, like what traits, like what came before it, pretty much, that it's not related to. Organization, I like that. And I think Safety said that it also happens in mammals, but it's with ferrets.
Yeah, mustelification. There's like a lot of convergent evolution in. It turns out if a body plan works good in a niche, it tends to pop up a lot. Like
Yep.
early whales in like their evolutionary pathway from semi-aquatic not rodent but like organism to oceanic predator took a brief detour at the mammalian um version of a crocodile, essentially.
Yeah. No, and like, hey, that me. But yeah, no, Axel. Yeah, no, that took me by surprise too. That ferrets
Mm-hmm.
are the ideal mammal form. We may not like it, but it's true.
It's just stuck in there. Well, I mean, it's more weasels, like mustelids. And it's a trend that we find in carnivorans, which are basically the group of cats and dogs and bears and foxes and stuff like
You
that.
tell me that the ideal form of dog is ferret.
Well, a common recurring niche is a slender, burrowing animal that is good at burrowing, like a ferret.
Also, mammals have had more than one species, or not mammals, but we've had more than one species that has gone, hey, meat's getting kind of rare. What if we went back to being vegetarians?
Mm-hmm.
And so far as I'm aware, only one group has successfully pulled that off.
Total miss, exactly. Another thing is the evolution of fish-like body plans. Because you think like, oh, like fish, like surely that's those are unique, and then like you can arguably point to like, oh, like the mosasaurs and whales and stuff, and even a
Shit.
um uh Jurassic era crocodiles have had a brief stint of let's look more like fish, and
God damn it.
a common retort to that is, yeah, Moses from the Bible is a fish. But like a common counter argument I hear from whenever that gets brought up, it's like, well, I mean, they came from fish, so they're just like reused. They already have like a lot of that like foundation in
No.
place. But then
No.
this is when I bust out. There are some sea slugs that look like fish.
Also, they did not look like the fish that people like. The fish they evolved into. It is not what they came out of the water looking like.
No, but like
What?
more just like they had the bone structure to support that because obviously that's what they came from.
Safety, where are you? Your girlfriend's getting shot.
I saw.
Hail. Thank you.
What's that sound? Is there someone else in here?
Certainly sexy fish. But yeah, no. When you go back through history and look at the evolution of different animals, different viruses, just the evolution of the planet, it's insane.
Hmm.
Because if I asked you, what do you think, Axel, what do you think oil is made out of? Like specifically, what type of life form is oil? And then go.
I
Yeah,
think this
crude
is.
oil.
Oh, there we go. I found the way in.
Um.
No, peat is what becomes coal.
Uh. Giant mushrooms.
Or I thought crude oil was from cyanobacteria.
I've always heard that it was like
I don't
the
think
first.
the prototaxids were common enough.
What? Yeah, they were. Like we're talking the shit that changed the like the ozone,
No, the
right?
prototaxids were kind of small. Yeah, no, primarily diatoms. So
That's what I was.
marine algae and photosynthetic bacteria.
We
Okay.
got here on a scientist trolley through his portal.
Also, wait, what the
using
fuck
his
do you
notes
mean
for
the
following
mushrooms were too
his
small?
trail. Maybe that's who they're talking about.
Like,
Safety.
no, not too small. Just they were only present for a short period of time, and I don't know if they were even like globally
They were
present.
around during they were around during that great period where, you know, every person who fears a bug, who fears bugs.
No. The Carboniferous was all trees, ferns, but
No, I'm pretty sure that it
yeah, no,
wasn't.
prototaxids were like Devonian. Prototaxids were like later.
I'm gonna have to double check because that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, uh, apex extinctions of terrestrial fossil fungi dating to the late Silurian until the late Devonian period. Um, so
Okay.
they basically died out right at, I mean, before the Carboniferous, which was when everything was like, oh shit, trees fucking everywhere. Let's crank that oxygen right on up, and then the bugs fucking grew, and it was awesome.
Well, it's just the way that I've always heard it, and this is what I still hold as true, is that I'm gonna go with vertebrates were the first thing on land. We as a group, we beat fucking plants up here.
Okay. So technically, the first things on land were
Yes.
bacterial mats from like at least 1.2 billion years ago, potentially up to like 3 billion years ago. Like there might have been shit on land as early as there was land.
Hold on for a second, chat. I'm googling something.
Spartina, my beloved. What? Could enough sulfur be present in blood to override the scent of iron? Probably. But it's not like a.
That's what I'm looking for.
Like then, I mean, early fungi, terrestrial fungi, I think shows up like 600 million years ago. At this point, we're both just like, yeah, land fungus.
Like I cannot find a straight fucking answer anywhere.
Yeah, the oldest evidence of land fungus is 640 million years ago.
Okay.
I believe earliest terrestrial invertebrates.
Fuck. In 2018.
Yeah, arthropods were definitely the first animals to go onto land.
Right.
I don't know
Sharks
exactly
existed.
when. Um, so 430 million years ago, which is around when sharks started.
It's not a favorite fact of mine. Is sharks have been around for so long. They've existed since before life caught up on land.
Well, I mean, again, fungi predates them by like 200 million years. Land fungi. And then bacteria by another 600 million years at least on top of that.
I'm just repeating what I've always heard
Mm-hmm.
is that animal life got up here before plants. And that at first that didn't make any sense, but it made a lot of sense in the fact that
Okay. Here just doing some quick so 470 million years ago, we get our first land plants. 450 million years ago, we get our first sharks. 430 million years ago, we get our first land animals.
was it that we beat the trees up here?
No. I mean, earliest trees are probably like 300 million years ago. Yeah, 385. So yeah. Sharks were around before trees, but they weren't around before land plants.
Axel, I don't know if I can find any non-straight answers to this. I can confidently say that homosexuality has probably been part of the planet's existence for a couple 100 million years.
Or wait, say that again?
Homosexuality has existed for a couple 100 million years. I'll say it for louder for the people in the back.
Yeah.
Because it's thought that it might be an evolutionary tactic of population control a little bit.
So whenever there's a golden age, it's full of gay people.
Pretty much.
That sounds right. So do we think that we got everything from here?
I think... not positive. It's kind of hard to tell. Also, congrats on the catch, Axel. Sorry, I am out of it. I am out of it. It has been...
Yeah, no, there's a reason why we aren't doing Pokemon, and then we're having this intense conversation on... who even knows?
Yeah, we might have to end a little early. I'm gonna go make sure we collected everything. Also, safety, if we end early tonight, I am sorry.
All good.
Sulfur blood, plausible. Phantom blood, ascendant. Blood type. Unviable, viable. Developed, but possible. No, I would say the gaseous blood is technically possible. It's just you would either be dealing with temperatures that are low enough to get... I mean, what...
Well, I mean, the thing is, if the environment is cold enough for
I mean, it's okay. So I would make the argument that if you were going to do gaseous blood, it would have to be with a planet that's got pressure to do it.
Well, the thing is, if the conditions outside of the body are enough to keep it a liquid, then it exiting the body will not make it a gas. And so that sort of defeats the entire purpose of it being gaseous. That just means you're using a different compound that isn't what we normally use, but it'd still be perfectly stable as a fluid in those environments. The idea of having a gas to deploy as a self-defense mechanism is plausible. The idea of that being derived from blood plausible. The idea of that actively being what you are using for blood, not viable.
I want to make the argument for the really cool idea and try to scientifically.
No, that's what I'm
give an
saying.
explanation.
You just don't have it be blood, but you have some other fluid that they store in some compartment, and when they are threatened, they spew it out and probably aerosolize it, but also potentially vaporize it to some extent, which is something that we see with insects all the time.
Also, Axe, if you really want to go super rad, do neon.
Oh, neon is probably like your worst fucking pick. I am sorry.
Do neon and make the blood glow.
No, because that only glows when you heat it up in a vacuum, and neon by itself is not like that. Like, again, like, you can make any gas glow like that. Like nitrogen glows a nice like purpley magenta. That's why lightning is that color.
You're giving me ideas. Ugh. You're giving me ideas because I'm also have to do world building, and I have an entire species that glows neon. I won't scientifically explain anything.
You know, that's the thing with a fantasy setting. You don't have to. Actually, is a troll biologically scientifically sound to begin with safety? I don't know enough about Homestuck trolls to say that.
No. The blood is what kills it. Straight up, the way that their blood works is what kills it. Now, I can speak on this with knowledge. Because, so the way that the troll blood works is that depending on... ignoring this next part. I'll get into why it wouldn't work. But depending on like what their caste is, how high up in society they're supposed to be, the color changes. The higher up you are, the more blue it is. The lower you are, the more... It's it kind of turns into like a green and yellow at points.
Yes, no, if they have class-based delineations of power, or it depends. Can you rise through the ranks, or are you born into a rank?
You're born into a rank based on your color, but they only can tell that by what color your what color your blood is. And if it's red, nobody fucking knows. Nobody likes you.
Okay, then that's technically slightly more plausible.
It's not though. It's there is a big reason as to why it's not, specifically because they're the same species.
I mean, that's just polymorphism. Like ants have wildly different forms, despite being of the same species.
That's not the problem. When it comes to blood, that is not the problem. We actually discussed this a little bit earlier.
Well, I mean, the thing is, having radically different blood compositions would not work. However, having pigments added to the blood, depending on it, would be feasible. It wouldn't make sense, but it would technically be feasible.
It's not pigments added to it.
No, not like oh no, we add blue food powdering to our blood. No, it's just like the blood of the noble class uses compound whatever this is called, and this is produced.
Set us off. We've been in here for a little bit. That's all. So, also, yeah, the bloods have different powers. Besides the fact that makes it impossible, like, it's very much, and it's even painted this way kind of in the comic, is the way that they treat these colors is kind of... It's not like a nature thing, like, oh, the purples are bound to lead. It's a societal thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, yeah, the powers probably come into effect.
Yeah, and like that's like another thing. Like, if you have a fantasy setting, sometimes trying to scientifically justify things um, it just
I did
makes
ship 'cause it
things
was
like
cool.
shitty.
I did ship because it was cool. You can catch me.
Mhm.
But so yeah,
Like,
like the
like,
whole
like,
reason that
like, obviously there are times where it's like, oh yeah, no, I can use this science to help back things up. But sometimes you need to recognize when just like, this is not going to work with any sort of science, so I'm going to bust out magic as the explanation here to avoid just
that's
like ass pulling my way to victory.
yeah, that's generally probably the way that the comic would explain it. Because I'm sorry, I'm gonna go with the two that I know for certain. Nepeta's blood is based around copper, and Karkat's is iron. Just based on the colors that their blood is.
I mean, there are a lot of those are just the compounds that we use. You know, go away. Fuck
I
off.
mean, yeah, but like, it's
Like honestly, if you want someone who is really good with biology and can probably help you with that sort of shit, definitely go to Doc BB. She is like actual like PhD in like biology stuff, so
yeah.
pretty
I've
fucking
got
no. Like she's the person I go to when I need help world building biology stuff.
look. I turn to Milo. I turn to PBS Eons, and I got a couple of other YouTubers who actually have diplomas that I go to.
But yeah, but BB is someone that I can actually just like DM for help.
I don't know if I've ever talked. The thing is, I don't have ever talked to VV, and like I don't know anybody with an actual PhD in like paleontology
Fair enough.
and like biology. I know lawyers. I know I know people who are going for like teaching stuff.
Actually, I wonder is if she's live right now, I'm giving her a shout out. Doesn't look like she's live right now. You know what? She deserves a shout out anyway.
Yeah. But generally, you come to me for the history of like the species that have existed on this planet.
Hmm.
I'll give you a vague idea of what was around when.
There we go. Go follow Doc BB.
On it. Am I following? That was it. Ignore that.
Oh no, my inventory. It's full of things.
And even then, when I'm speaking on like paleontology stuff, if you'll notice, 9 times out of 10, unless I'm almost positive on something, I always say, "Hey, take what I'm saying with a fucking grain of salt." You should always take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. I'm not always. I'm never 100%. I'm usually very wrong.
I wonder if the-
Good morning. Okay. Sorry, I was keeping up with the other thing. I'll tell you this without needing a pinch of salt from me. Trees, fucking mountains are not prehistoric trees that got cut down. You can have that one for free with certainty.
What is spore blood?
Do in a society.
What do you
Well,
mean
okay.
by spore blood?
I've got a couple of questions before we start figuring that out. Um, does everybody in the society have spore blood? Is it different colors? Depending on the colors, does it give them bonuses of any kind? What color is your forest? What color is your blood? Well, actually, what color is the fungus then? Does it change color? Does the fungus change colors? Because I don't think we're dealing with science anymore.
Yeah, I don't think they'd work as separate subspecies. I think they'd have to work as like different like.
No?
Honestly, like it feels like a fantasy scenario is going to be far better off for what you're going for than hard science act. So like I'm going to be straight up here.
Okay, so
This is
it's
not
a subspecies. Are they a subspecies that evolved independently and can blend in with society, or is it a subspecies that is them breeding with a different species entirely? Because these are all very important questions. Because I have a couple of ideas, but depending on exactly where this subspecies comes from is going to change how it plays out. Get out of here, sharkfish! I'm talking to people. Oh, that's my hand.
Shoo!
It dropped fat. I gotta drop a message really quick. Do a thing.
Normally due to millennia living on a traveling... It's like, that is another common issue with, like, world-building biology, of, like, the individual concepts make sense and could work,
If,
but once you start adding them together, they start to become more difficult to execute.
okay, so actually, I do have a very easy answer for this because I'm assuming it's Homestuck trolls that you're describing, correct? Okay, so society-wise, they are ostracized by the race, and if they are spotted, they are killed on sight. They have formed their own community, probably sticking to the asteroid or spreading out to planets where the trolls are not. Society-wise, they're probably based on which of the spore, which one of them with the blood, with the the strongest spores in their blood that can protect the community. They're going to be flocked to as leaders.
Or what is the purpose of this spore in their blood?
Oh, it's not gonna, like, the big thing about it is it's not gonna help with what the trolls are gonna be like. There's Troll Society in the comics. They are a warlike species who leave their kids back on a planet to be raised by what they call custodians, while they are out conquering other planets. And we actually have what they do to mutants in the comic canon. Fun fact. I have Fayette. It's on worth 2 points. There's worth 2. Chemicals are worth 1.
No! All this stuff!
What stuff?
There was one of the thingies that you shoot to open, and, like, it exploded, and I just wasn't able to grab it. It looked like it was all scrap metal, but, like, still. Also, I think I'm, like, almost dead. Also, I feel like the train is moving a lot faster than it was before.
Yeah, a little bit, actually. Somebody must have hit the bar. I would like for us to get the garden. Oh, I never typed out that message. I was answering questions. I do imagine if the fungus, though, comes in different colors, we're going to result in probably a different functioning of the hierarchy. But you would still result in a similar structure to what the trolls, like the main troll species, have.
In which case, then the spores probably wouldn't be in their blood. This is why I asked, because it's the whole point. Like, depending on what you want the spores to do as a function in these trolls, regardless of like fantasy nonsense, like it's going to be in
Fantasy
the place
racism.
where it is most functional.
I'll see him when we get back on the train.
But stop.
No, I hear ya. I hear ya.
The door's still like a minute away.
Not if I press the button.
Don't.
Hi, Hori.
Hi, Hori.
How
Welcome
you
on
doing
in.
tonight?
See, now there's like no more stuff, so now you go into the fucking car. And where did you go? Oh, there you
Oh,
are.
I grabbed a couple other things. Fair, fair.
Still, if you're dispersing spores, the entire purpose of spores is to aerolize them to send them off on a distance. Otherwise, you're just talking about eggs.
I was gonna say is you could always take the way that West of Loathing and Shadows Over Loathing do their trolls. Or goblins, actually. They're goblins. Which is they just kind of explode. They find a nice high spot and just explode. Then yeah, that would be a spore. If that's generally the way that they
Yeah, but then it wouldn't be in their
breed.
blood, thus not fully
It-
matching the prompt.
I mean, scientifically, no.
And thus wouldn't require any sort of fungal thing.
I mean, fungal thing's just cool though.
And also, the incubation time would likely be extremely long. Or gestation period, rather.
For chance. I'm just throwing out ideas.
Oh, we're out of fuel.
Babe, help. I'm dying.
Good job.
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
What do you mean my inventory is full? I don't have any. Oh, I am dead.
I am dead too.
Cover is for cowards.
Uh, yes, and cowards survive.
I mean, I just walk up to them and shoot them in the face. Like, it's not that hard.
I mean, fair.
Like, yeah, sure, I'm going through a lot of health, but like, health is a resource. Yeah, like, see that? Like, you just go up to him and you just say, pop, pop.
Yeah, but the whole reason you were able to do that is he was shooting me. Safety.
Well, yeah.
I was dying.
Yeah, cowards use the fucking cover. The real heroes use bait.
Look, I want to return home alive. Okay, I'm actually gonna send that message I've been meaning to type.
All good, all good, all good.
Okay, ready.
Looks like this is nope. Wants us to research and build one of these thingies.
Yeah, I was starting to work towards that. I want to have a look around, see if there's anything we can find. Ooh.
Oh, that's not too hard.
Whew.
And it wanted one of those.
I got chemical waste. I'm gonna eat it.
Yay!
Nom 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 nom. Mmm. Tastes like poison.
Good for your bones.
Okay, that's fair. Also, safety, I believe I saw Angel was messaging you. I'm not sure what she wants.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I see. Okay. You know, that works.
Abandon the type of cast system. That could also be a thing. That could also very easily be a thing. They don't like the way that they have been outed. They don't like the way that they've been treated. So they just don't put up with it. I hope you're enjoying your chilling, Hori.
Mm-hmm. Then what do you mean not enough space?
I can make enough space.
No, but like I literally have like a bunch of empty. I don't know what. I guess it just means I'm full of ammo.
So I need 2 of those. I'm gonna upgrade the wagon.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Let's fucking do that.
I'm grabbing everything we need for it.
I think that was something that I had wanted to do before we had left the last station. But we had gotten distracted, like, so much.
Yeah. Doing it right now. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm cool. For the most part.
No, you're cool.
I try to be.
You're cool.
I try to be.
You're cool.
Okay, I'll take that.
I said it 3 times, so it must be true.
I'm not fucking Beetlejuice.
No.
Also, that series better become a fucking trilogy. Called Because it's Beetlejuice and Beetlejuice, right?
Mm-hmm.
The third movie better goddamn be called Beetlejuice, or I will be mad. Because of the later will either be A, racist to the rest of their subspecies, or B, the target of racism.
Why not both?
Yeah, porque no las dos? Look at how much space we have now.
Wait, there's still guys left to be shooting?
No.
Hello.
Hello. If there was a friendly fire button, that'd be really fucking funny.
It would be.
Because then I could just do that, and you're like, wait, there's more guys? I go, yes. And then you come running over and just bang.
I'm the guys.
Ooh. And then we do. Welcome back, Axel.
Welcome on back, Axel.
Oh, my poor throat. Let me get a little bit more water.
If all good.
Tell that I've been so I think I hide it well, but my throat's been a little fucked since Friday. Granted, that's a fun thing that everyone in chat gets to learn is that I am decently good at covering up any physical discomfort that I'm going through. Unless it's really bad.
Mm-hmm. You need more research points.
We can get more research points.
Oh, those add so much research. Okay.
What does?
So, like, the sample-y stuff.
Oh, the blue sample. I don't think we need them for anything. Oh, we need. Oh, research and build a garden?
Yep, I just researched it.
Yeah, I was already like working on that. I'm gonna send this little dude out. Babe, look at him. Look at how cute he is.
Aww.
I'm gonna send us out. Pull me away, train.
We have so much extra train now.
We do.
So long. Okay, so how do we make a garden?
We go, buh. And then we go, buh.
Boom.
Yeah.
Let's do 2 of them.
That's not enough.
So I'll need wood. Well, I can make the... It was 2 bolts each, wasn't it?
Yeah. What do I need for this? I need leather.
Mm-hmm. Not enough resources. Fine then, we'll just pick up the iron that I put down earlier.
Then I need bolts.
Yeah, I'm crafting the bolts up.
Oh, for the table thing?
Yeah, or for the gardens.
Yeah, I'm building a table thing.
How many bolts do you need for that?
1. Hey! Get the fuck out of here! Nobody likes you.
Okay, I'll make bolts for that too then. We built all this stuff.
Okay.
Oh, there was, you made one more garden. Okay. More bolts. I believe we had
I have
some.
no idea what I'm doing. Send that over there, maybe.
Research and build lab 1. We can do that.
Send help. Anyways, all members of the subspecies for the most part will have. That sounds pretty cool. Actually, I do like that. That is very, very cool.
Hmm.
Um.
Hmm. That is
Oh.
interesting, actually.
That is telekinesis production. Okay. Yeah, no, I like that. I don't know what I'm doing. Am I trying to take control of the board?
I don't know. Craft a bandage on the workbench and pick it up.
I quit. Surrender. I give up.
Go away.
Oh, there are rules. The objective of the game is to bring all of your warriors to their home and then disembark from the deck. The first player to disembark all of their warriors from the deck wins. Okay, I think I get it.
Okay, so I need to craft another bandage. Where is more leather?
Okay, I think I get it. Let's do the short version. I'm gonna go against the ghost of the table. I'm gonna fucking kick the ghost of the table's ass!
Did we only have the one? I could have sworn we had more leather than that.
I have some leather on me.
Hmm.
Go to jail. Oh. That's gonna go there. Okay, I get how this works. You also go to jail.
What do you mean blocked by growth?
Ah!
Yeah, I don't know why we aren't moving forwards.
Let me jump up.
Oh. Is that what that means? There we go.
Anyway,
Oh, and
back to my game.
I just accidentally used one of the 2 bandages we needed to make. Oh, fuck
damn it.
off. Oh, is that leather? No, that's scrap metal.
Yeah, go me.
I'm glad you're having fun at least.
I don't know what I'm doing half the time.
I just know we need leather for bandages right now.
That's there. That there. Go there. I wish I could help.
Can
I
you
honestly do.
can you not just exit out of that?
Oh no, I was talking to Axo.
Oh.
I mean, I could exit out very easily if you really want help. If you really need help.
To actually participate in the game instead of playing whatever it is you're doing?
Okay, where do you need me?
We need leather.
Understandable.
And you said you had leather on you and you just never gave it.
Help! I fell off the train. Where am I?
I see you on the table right here.
I am not on the table. I dropped off the ship. The rope caught me. And then the rope went fuck off and died. Safety.
Mm-hmm.
It's right here.
Thank you.
Look, my stream will prove it.
No,
I will go.
I looked on your stream and I saw it, yeah. But like on my stream you were just standing there the whole time.
Oh, we need to get both of those clips from both POVs. Anyway, back to the fun game.
Use bandages. Well, if you wanted me to use 2 bandages, why not you just say use 2 bandages?
Here. Goes to the table, you win again.
Harvest organic crops.
Safety. Oh, I thought I was hurt for a minute.
Do you...
Oh, wait, we have seeds.
Yeah, I just planted those. Cook and eat
Yay.
grilled organic.
Chemicals.
And these are dangerous creatures we seem to have encountered before.
Oh, we get organics from the... Okay. Ow. Dickheads!
You think hiding behind cover will save you? You don't know the true secret of combat. You stand in front of their face, and then you shoot them in the head.
While your girlfriend is being shot.
Exactly.
I would. Look, I'm bullying people.
We're going to have to stay here a little longer, at least to clear the path. Unfortunate news. You're wanted at every post. Oh, no, wait. That's not you. It's a scientist accused of stealing classified documents and artifacts. That's what he looks like.
Where is this movie?
Oh, oh, in there. It's over here. It's a poster on this. Yeah.
Hmm. There are people here now that I am hoping for a warm welcome. What happened was unexpected. They think I'm an enemy and they suspect me of being connected to the scientist. Clearly in some kind of conflict that I'm now a part of against my own will.
I mean, they don't look like good people.
No.
So, honestly, I don't mind shooting a motherfucker.
Wait, you decide that based on moral quandaries?
Honestly, I decide that on a case-by-case basis of how I'm... Bye, safety! Bon voyage!
Yeah, oh.
No, someone has to be on it. Someone has to be.
Bye-bye!
Goodbye! I'm going to live here!
I'll go on ahead.
I will miss you! Write me from the front lines every day! Wait, did it stop? Is it really throwing a fit about me not being...
No, that was me.
Oh. Cool.
Bon voyage!
I'm gonna flip it and then I'm gonna jump back on. I want to see what'll happen when you're like far enough away. Goodbye! It's gonna be so funny when you reach out of sight and I'm stuck here and then it just despawns. Goodbye! If I just started dragging you. Yeah, pretty much. Well, I gotta go see if I can figure out how to operate this radio tower. Come in.
Hello.
This is Noel Noon. This is Noel Noon of Outpost 36.
Okay, in hindsight, you just aren't. You are like fully...
I just gone? What the fuck happened?
There you go.
No, I was free! I was free! Send me back! I do. No Radio does take song requests, as long as it's one specific song.
Research and build Armory 1.
What is your song request, and is it the one specific song I can play?
Imagine Dragon.
Imagine Dragon's nuts!
Oh my fucking goodness.
I was told when I started transitioning. You're gonna learn to be. You'll be proper. You'll be no.
Who the fuck told you you'd be proper?
I don't fucking remember. Someone actually said that though. Said that to my fucking face. And I think my response was to just flip them off.
Oh my goodness, that's golden.
Were they British?
They're probably French.
Oh yeah, they were fucking French. You better fucking believe they were fucking French. Oh, safety.
Yes.
My leg starting to hurt, and so is my stomach. So we might want to call it here.
Okay. You know.
Sorry guys for the shorter stream.
You know, if you're not.
Next week.
Oh no, our
promise-
thing
Yeah,
died briefly. It's fine though.
it's fine. Thank you everyone for coming tonight.
Yeah. No.
Sorry
Thank...
that tonight is
Mhm.
quite a bit shorter of a stream, but I am absolutely a little sick
Yeah.
still.
You know, thank you all for stopping on by. I suppose if I
Yeah.
quit out, that just boots you out as well.
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna pause to just chatting while I look things up. So safety. When is the next time that you're streaming?
I'll be streaming Sunday, and I think you will as well.
Yes. I am streaming. Probably gonna be Mask of the Rose. We have a man to save.
Down a chug jug or whatever the kids do nowadays. Oh no.
Yeah, pretty. I tried that. Let me look and see who is streaming currently. I do see that a Puzzle Pulsar is streaming.
I do see. Oh, and he's doing Duck Detective.
He's doing Duck. That's what I was gonna suggest it. So we want to go rate him.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you all for stopping on by. Again, sorry things are a little bit shorter.
Yeah, I'm glad we were able to stream though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hope you have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, or night, whatever time it is for you. I do hope it is wonderful nonetheless. And without further ado, take care and safe travels, everyone. Hope you have a
Have a
wonderful
wonderful
time.
evening, everyone.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.